Okay, so here's the thing. I don't know if I should be recording this or not. If I do, it won't be a very long video. Because I'm getting ready to... It's actually late. Look at the time. 10:03. I actually had to go somewhere. Worked all day, and then I had to go to some other place. Came back to find out that there was no power. So that wouldn't have been good for me to try to record. So... I am recording this as of Sunday, January 2nd of 2022. Anyway, hey guys, my name is Brian Barnagati, and welcome back, folks, one and all, to Tales of Destiny. And in the last episode, we tried to figure out some more about this game. And, I think we know what we gotta do. Pretty much. So we don't have much of a choice. So I'm gonna go ahead and I don't think we need to really do anything besides turn out the water, because that's what we gotta do to go forward. And we don't really need to be leveling up for any reason right now. We're pretty good. I mean, if we have to, I mean, that's why that's another reason why I save state, just in case. Or if I can, I'll save at a, okay, this is ridiculous. I hate it when it's like this. I don't like it like that. But anyway, so just in case I need to level grind for whatever reason, always a good idea to save, or if you can get to a save point, just save, because you never know what could absolutely, you know, aspire as to whether or not maybe, just maybe, you ought to be, that's what I'm looking for, level grinding, because you might find some enemies or bosses, you'd be like, uh-oh, well, now I can't make it further, because they keep beating me. Well, then you need to level grind. But pretty much at this stage, I haven't found anything like that. So that's why you always got to make sure you have a place you save, just in case. Oh, speaking of which, let's do some items, shall we? What's this? Flare bottle. Okay. Leon. Yeah. But pretty much, I would say that, my guiding skills would not be the best if you're looking for someone who doesn't do it blindly. If you're looking for someone who does do it blindly, then you've come to the right place. Now, I'm not going to promise or swear that I'm better than anybody out there or anything like that, because that's not what I go for. I've never been a fan of competition. So that pretty much is stayed the same with me. You know, even though that I have felt that I don't like to judge people, but I feel that a lot of times that I had to admit that I have found myself to where, like, okay, why would I want to watch this person when I've already seen this person and blah, 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 blah. And I don't mind really helping out people. It's not really a question of whether or not I should help them out. It's a question of whether or not, you know, they should be doing it or not. And it's not really me trying to question, like, okay, like, I'm trying to say, well, maybe you shouldn't do that. No, you can do whatever you want. I don't care. I support whatever you want. That's not really the thing is. But, like, because you've got so many people out there who will be doing, things that are so, That's what I'm looking for. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, because it's just hard to keep up with all a bunch of people, even if they are doing like the same old stuff that you're doing or someone else is doing. And it's not really fair to most people, but at the same time, you know, I just feel that, it's like, you see all these people, and at the same time, you don't really want to, spoil yourself if you've never played the game. And the reason I mostly would watch it is because I can't get my hands on it, and I wouldn't even bother because it takes too much money to do that. So, yeah, there's people I will support, and there's people I probably wouldn't. And it's not because, well, I mean, in terms of like, okay, let me put it this way, not that I wouldn't support them and that they shouldn't get the support, but like, in other words, how do I put this? Like, in other words, I'm gonna watch them more over than the next person that I've already seen or whatever. That like, okay, and, I'm getting ready to watch some old show that I've seen before. But I'm just saying, I mean, because to be honest, not that I wasn't already, but I have to say that yeah, I think everybody does a good job, but there are just some things that are better left to people who are actually doing the game and who actually know what they're doing. And I'm not saying a lot of them don't know what they're doing. And I mean, it may sound like it because that's what it sounds like. Actually, it does sound like that, but no. But in other words, like, okay, if you see me and you're watching me for the first time instead of watching them, because and I'm not gonna say I'm better than them or anything, but I'm not gonna post any links either and say, okay, well, you want a better guide, blah 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 blah, go over here and whatever. No, I mean, well, sure, everybody does a good job of things. So, yeah. And my hand is getting better, but it's not getting, it's still taking its time to get where I can do pretty much a lot of things that I was able to do before. But, whatever. And I would say lesson learned, but hell, I'll probably wind up doing it again. It's not something I want to do. It's the fact that, it's not the fact that I wouldn't learn from the lesson or whatever. But yeah. And I'll tell you, I mean, I mean, 2020 was the suckiest year. But, I had to say that 2021, like any other year for me, it had its ups and downs. And it's a lot, it's just, I'm not going to say that, I mean, my life is all worse and blah, 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 blah. Actually, I've never really done that. So, and I never will. You never find me ever saying, okay, well, because this one dude was so bad, so I'm just going to, I might as well just say it and break the fourth wall. You know what? You think you're so bad? Well, you ain't got nothing on me. Because, let me tell you, I broke a fingernail. And then I broke my skin because, it's real hard out there and all that crap. Even though I'm almost 40. So you don't know what the hell you're talking about. I mean, come on, really? Honestly, people like that need to, like, chill out. Everybody has their own lives, their own problems. And, it's not really fair to say that you're worse than them. Or, you're better than them. Or even better in the worst way. So, really, I've never stopped believing in that. I've always been genuine in that way. But the thing is, I did something I don't really regret. But at the same time, I regret that I actually let him continue on when I should have just let him die. When the time came for them to just go, I kind of felt it for a while there because I was just getting less motivation trying to keep it up and all that. And it just wasn't fair to them. or anybody else watching, since nobody was hardly even watching him anyway. That was part of the motivation that I lost, was because a lot of people just weren't watching. They didn't care. So I thought that this would give me a fresh opportunity. Not that I wasn't trying to be me, but I feel like I was doing something that it was fun for a long time. But it just got to the point that why? Why am I here doing this? Nobody hardly cares. And I mean, I still go with the premise of I'm not doing this just to get like subscribers or anything like that. But like basically feel free to do so if you actually like my content. Because I mean, I do provide voices. A lot of people do too, but I don't really pretend to say that I really watch them. I mean, I have watched them that have provided voices. I say I have that they used to, but not anymore. I still occasionally watch them from time to time. And the very first person I would say that I actually watched back in the day when YouTube was a thing, when I started getting into it, was because I needed a guide. First of all, let me go to that. And secondly, was because it was a loyal gamer that got me into it. And I'm not gonna say what actually transpired to get me into playing games and being a guide, because I really back then as well I wasn't trying to pretend to be a guide, but to show you to be a guide of what I can do. I still kind of like that premise, but I can actually do, now that I have more experience with games and stuff like that and recording, I can do a hell of a lot more than I used to. These guys are becoming annoying. I'm gonna turn on this cheat if they don't stop their crap. This is taking a little bit longer because these battles just keep showing up. And I don't mind fighting them and stuff, but I'm trying to talk here. But yeah. So, and I do provide voices. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm better than somebody else. I mean, if you have somebody else that you would rather watch, feel free to do so. It's not gonna hurt my feelings any. And I'm keeping to the promise that I should have kept to the promise on the channel. That's another reason why I'm doing this freshly as well, because I was paying attention to the views. The views were rising up and down, and that really got to me as well. So, but it was a combination, more or less, of everything all at once. So really, I really wasn't doing myself any bit of, good, but just keeping at it that way. So I'm glad I switched to this. I mean, I did have another fresh new channel, but I have to say, yeah, basically you don't want to, by the way, I should put on it out. I wouldn't recommend wasting healing potions on other characters unless you absolutely need to. And I mean characters that are not even in the party. You're fighting. And, you can heal them up if you want to, but I wouldn't if you're low on supplies like I am. But anyway, yeah, so, yeah. If you want to watch them, go ahead. But yeah, it was just a combination of everything. What just kind of prompted me to finally go. Just, I guess it was the excuse I needed that I didn't know I needed. Yeah, that's because the screen is screwed up. I can't wait to get a new screen. I don't know why I keep losing health points here. After this, I'm gonna try and go heal up, because this is ridiculous. Pretty much, I mean, I have to say that with everything going on, yeah, so, I mean, I shouldn't have gone, but I enjoyed it, so it's not like it shouldn't have gone like, oh, well, it was bad that I went and that I wouldn't have been able to enjoy myself or anything. It's the fact that, okay, when you consider like where you should be at and what you're at in life. You know, like what should you be doing? You know, and I have to admit, like I'm also going the permissions, like doing this for myself, if nothing else. So if people don't want to watch, it's nothing special. I mean, I'm not gonna lie and say, well, okay, this would be so much better if a lot of people would just, just watch, and just do it. But, if you want, if you just, you know, feel free to like and subscribe. Like, basically, if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Not for my sake, but so we can help each other grow and whatnot. You know, looks like this door needs electricity to open. Well, I don't know what we're supposed to do that. Looks like we gotta figure that out. So let's see what we gotta do to get electricity going, shall we? Gee, come on. Control, it doesn't help us for to keep going in there to do that, okay? I think we know what to do here. I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back now. And I went ahead and turned on the cheat. I didn't really want to, but it's just like, it's time. It's annoying. All these doggone blasted things are doing this. And by the time I upload this, it might be not until, oh, say tomorrow, maybe, sometime in the morning. Where am I even going? This isn't the right way. But yeah, it's just taking too long to get through this. And, I gotta say, I don't mind helping out other people again. I mean, did I say it already? Well, I can't, recommend it enough. I mean, I wouldn't mind helping out people. But, I'm not gonna watch one person over the other and link anything in the description or whatever. But, I say, well, this guy's so much better than me, go to him or whatever. So, but let's go through here. I don't know what the hell we're supposed to be doing. I opened the valve. Okay. Okay, so am I supposed to do that, maybe? I'm as lost as a freaking flugel here. Trying to figure out what in the hell that we're supposed to be doing. I mean, I know that we're supposed to be getting electricity, but how in the world are we supposed to get electricity? That's the question that should be, I guess, more or less answered, And I know I've spent this entire episode rambling on about that. You look tired. Please get some rest. Okay, so, and there's going to be some major things going on tomorrow. Things I cannot get into. And it has nothing to do with me. Well, it does, but in other words, let's just put it this way. It's a case that I cannot talk about, and it's true. So, I don't know what we're supposed to do to get electricity. But I'm going to go ahead and basically save state right here. Because I do not know what we are doing. So let's see here. Am I supposed to go back and... I don't know. What in the hell I am supposed to be doing? Well, it's definitely not that way. I am so confused. Like, what in the hell am I supposed to be doing? It doesn't make sense to me. Like, Okay, I know I'm supposed to turn this off to go further, right? But how do I then get power is what I need to know. Okay, so I close the valve. You know, so I know that much is true. Nothing over there. I don't even know how you would even get into that. And if I'm completely honest, not that I haven't already been, but let's see. Let's see. I am so lost on what to do here. You know. But anyway. Okay. So Batista is in this castle, but that's not what we're worried about. We're trying to figure out what we're supposed to do here to get power. I'm so lost. I mean, we should have been able to figure out already by now what it is we are supposed to be doing to get electricity. There's gotta be some place I haven't hit yet. It's not like I haven't tried up here or anything. So look, you know, I can do this all day, but it wouldn't mean anything. And we've already been up there. That's where you go to turn off the water. I wonder if I shouldn't go right there because I am just gonna try that out. Oh, come on, Rain. Shut up and go away, please. Or is it snow? Somebody said it's supposed to be snowing out, so I don't know. No, that's rain. That's rain. So if you hear that, it's just rain in the background. So let's see. Okay, I don't have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. So if I go back, this way, we need to focus on something here to get done. At least make a little bit more progress. Jesus, permanently. Anyway, I should have already turned off the bat. Well, you stop! I can hardly hear myself think here. Alright, let's think about this for a moment. If we go that way, that brings us to our destination, but we can't get into it because it, yeah, okay, that's what that does there. That brings us there, but I am confused on what to do. Because in order to get over here, you have to lower the water. Okay, so what do you gotta do to get the electricity going? I don't understand. I mean, I've gotta be missing something here. You would think if we could find something or someone Okay, okay. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Okay, I got it now. Took me a little bit to figure out that those pillows can be moved. Okay, I kind of figure something like that. I think I know what we're gonna do. Okay. No. This doesn't look right to me. Hmm. Okay. Well, I made a little progress. I don't like making so little progress and having to stop. It just sounds so stupid. Alright, so I figured it out. went and did this all by myself off the clock. So what you gotta do is this. I had to do this on my own here. And voila. What you gotta do is you gotta make sure that there's enough gap space. Finally! Oh, okay. See, like I said, like enough space. Okay, now what we can do is we can go turn on the water, and I think this will stop the one episode. You opened the valve, okay. Nice, we did it. Alright, so, anyway, in the next episode we will continue on. I'm sorry this took so long to get through this all, but dang, I didn't really think it would take that long to get around. I mean, I actually had the right idea, but I hadn't even made it that far. I knew I had to get enough space in there. I kind of started on it, but then I thought, okay, I'll just start it right there. So, anyway, yeah, 2021. I wouldn't say I had any bad hardships like a lot of other people, but ever since the thing has happened for about, God, you know. But anyway, things are gonna be better for me, hopefully. And yeah, so yeah. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next episode. We'll finally, hopefully, finish off this place. I was gonna do that in this episode, and actually I was gonna do it in the last episode, but I don't know. There's just so much to do and not enough time and whatnot. Especially when you always gotta fight up against monsters and stuff all the time. That can really eat into your time. And I mean, it's not that it's not, thing you should be doing, but then it's like, okay, how much time should I really actuate or accurately put into it before I decided to end it when you got so many doggone enemies repeat after repeat after repeat? Yeah, it gets annoying after a while, so. And I don't mind it being random. I really don't, so much as I just don't really care to have the same old battle over and over and over. And even when they decided to stop doing that with most games, yeah, pretty much it was still the same over and over and over and over battles you still have to go with. Like, are you kidding me? So, anyway, later.